tonight's recap of the Amazing Race 25 premiere.
What? 25?
It's the silver anniversary.
Well, they're in Manhattan, and they showed a clip of Phil 25 years ago starting the race. 25 seasons ago. Starting the race in Central Park.
I was gonna say, I was not alive 25 years ago, and I definitely saw the first season.
That's so true.
Right, so they started in Central Park the first time, they're back in Manhattan again, this time they're in Times Square.
So we're not going to go through the teams. Please check out our cast reveal. The link is going to be in the info box. It's 11 teams, and they are spectacular.
I'm excited about these teams.
All right, so new news this year. Team that arrives first after the first leg will get something called the save.
What? So it's basically a non-elimination leg for them.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
So you can use that up until the end of the 9th leg.
Wow. All right, so, whew. So Phil's like, let's go. And they all run up the red stairs, right?
Yep.
In Times Square.
And they get their clue.
And it's like,
go to the place where the first season of race ended. And that would be...
Well, they just so happened to have some racers from the first season in the crowd, so they went over and asked them, and they were like, go to Flushing Meadow Park.
Yo, it's at the Globe.
Right.
Spent many a day there growing up.
All right, so they all get in their taxis, they get there, the next clue is like, go to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands.
Well, don't just go there, fly there.
Yeah.
So go to Kennedy Airport, and there's going to be 2 flights, 5 teams on the first flight. So Adam and Bethany get there first, and they're just standing around in the airport like,
what are they doing?
And like 2 teams go flying by them.
Yeah. So the teams on the first flight, I'm just like, why are they standing there? Adam and Bethany do end up on the first flight, and they were joined by Tim and TJ.
Yeah.
Dennis and Isabel. And the cyclists.
Well, they know New York, so that's a no-brainer.
And the dentists. Ding.
They're a little insane.
A little bit.
I just have to say that. So when they get to St. Thomas, they got to go to Vendors Plaza and sign up for the sea flight.
That looks fun.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Right. So when they get to the people from the second flight, there's a bit of a struggle for that pen.
There is.
Now, we've seen in a lot of previous seasons, when it comes to something like this, usually it's like whoever gets there first, everyone respects that, and they go in the order.
Exactly. Because that's the thing that humans do.
Right. The realtors from Miami, though? No. They friggin' grabbed that pen from the firemen and signed up before them.
Pissed.
I don't blame them.
Rightfully so.
They're playing dirty in the first leg.
So they're like, yeah, I'll make a mental note of that, or I'll make a mental note of that and put it in my pocket for later. Yeah. You are. All right.
So then they got to take a boat to this like rock thing.
Like the rocks just in the middle of the water.
It looked awesome.
You have to climb them, which I thought, oh my God, what is Bethany gonna do?
She tore it up. That's what she did.
And then you gotta jump 2 stories
into the water.
That is where I would be eliminated on the Amazing Race.
Oh, come on. So once they get in the water, they find this clue in a bottle.
Isabel was the funniest. After she jumped in, she was like, ow, my stupid butt hurts.
Stupid butt. Yeah.
So then they had to go to Blackbeard's boat.
They get on this pirate ship. It was pretty awesome.
Blackbeard's Revenge.
They got this pirate dressed up there. He's like,
that guy was the coolest thing ever.
He was
now get off my boat.
Yeah, and then he would shoot the cannon.
You had to go in a tiny boat and pull your way to shore with a rope.
So once you get to shore, you got to navigate on the beach. It's a roadblock, so only one person from each team.
You got a compass, and it's not like a regular compass, it's backwards.
It's backwards.
So not everybody knows how to use this. Basically, it's like low-tech geocaching. You've got some landmarks.
Yeah, each person was given one landmark that only they were working from.
Right.
And then they got the coordinates to go with that and find their treasure.
Nobody was good at this except for the dentist, really.
Yeah.
He had a compass on his watch.
Yeah, so he was like, oh, it's the opposite.
So he explained it to Adam, I think, and I think also the flight attendants helped out the wrestlers.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that you gotta go to the pit stop when you get your treasure chest, and don't forget to bring it.
That's right.
That was really a lot of people had a lot of problems.
They were there for a long time. So the wrestlers, before they even got there, they were on their boat. They were pulling it to the shore. Their boat freaking sunk.
They had to drag it underwater back to the shore.
That sucks.
So the realtors, they're not the brightest crayons in the box or the sharpest tools in the shed either, because they thought that the sun sets in the east and it rises in the west.
Come on, ladies.
Really? All right, so everyone meaning the girls, are all like oohing and eyeing over Adam.
Especially that Kim. She was just like,
take off your life vest or
and
whatever.
Bethany was standing right there. Come on.
I would have kicked her teeth in. All right, so it's time to talk about the pit stop, which was at Fort Christian. Misty and Jim.
It was a real party atmosphere with that music and the people on the stilts.
You had to walk through the legs of the people on the stilts. That was pretty cool.
Yep, so like you said, first up, Misty and Jim.
The dentists. Ding! They win the save. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, they're crazy, but I think they're going to be a force.
A force to be reckoned with. And then our favorites, Tim and TJ.
I love them!
Oh, they're so cool. And then Kim and Allie. And then Brooke and Robbie, the wrestlers.
Yeah.
And then Adam and Bethany. Amy and Maya.
The scientists.
They didn't really spend too much time on them this episode. Dennis and Isabel. Ow, my dumb butt!
Stupid butt!
And then Shelly and Niecy. That's the mom and daughter. So,
so then,
the last three teams were having some real issues.
They were on that beach for hours, and they got to the point where they're like, I can't dig anymore.
My hands are bleeding, and I'm getting bit by bugs because I'm wearing a micro bikini.
Yeah. So eventually, I think it was
Team Survivor.
Team Survivor was like, maybe we should take the penalty and convince the other two teams to take it as well, and then we'll just race it out to the pit stop.
Woo!
So everyone
just
agreed.
taken the penalty and like not said anything to them and just waited. But they all made a pact. They all jumped in taxis, but
there was some conflict.
There was another conflict. There was a scuffle. The police weren't called, but there was another scuffle.
And again, it was the firefighters and the realtors.
So the firefighters were like, no, you're not getting in our cab. Get out.
Woo!
So they were pissed because I
don't blame them.
They totally forgot how they took a dump on the firefighters before, so they were all,
They conveniently forgot about that.
Well, it was a foot race to the mat, and in first of the three,
which means in ninth total,
was Team Survivor, aka Team Nashville. And then the firefighters edged out the realtors.
I gotta say, I'm really happy because Lisa and Michelle, karma's a biatch, and she was all like,
bitches.
They were like, Phil, oh my god, the firefighters pushed us. That's not right.
Oh, well. Tear.
Yeah.
Bye. So.
Next time, they're gonna be in Great Britain.
What?
I'm so excited. Looks like they're going to Oxford, I think.
Yeah, to go punting. And
they might be going to good old Blenheim Palace as well.
All right, kids. This looks like a great season.
I'm excited.
Make sure you join us every week.
Who are your favorite teams? Leave it in the comments.
We love Tim and TJ. They're awesome. But the dentists aren't so bad.
I don't have a problem with the dentists.
All right, then. So, until next time, much love.
Edit.